Senator Cruz, thank you for being here. So he says he doesn't want that to become an issue, but it is an issue. So, I mean, it is an issue. So it needs to be addressed one way or the other, doesn't it?
It does. And when he says he's not dodging the question, what he means is he's dodging the question. The answer is, of course, yes. If the Democrats win, their side, the radical left, they are angry, they're enraged, they hate the president. If the Democrats win the presidency and they win the Senate, within a couple of weeks, Chuck Schumer will act to end the filibuster. And I'll tell you, I serve with these Democrats. They have the votes. They'll abolish the filibuster, which means the minority would not be able to stop any of their radical objectives. Not only that, though, I believe if they win a majority, they will act to try to pack the Supreme Court, to try to increase the number of justices from 9 to 11 or 13. I can tell you just last week, I debated Chuck Schumer on the Senate floor about it. The Senate was taking up a resolution to honor Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Typically, when a justice passes, we pass a bipartisan resolution to honor them. Schumer wanted to make it a partisan resolution by inserting that the vacancy should be held open through the election. I objected to that, but I suggested including. So Ginsburg actually said before she passed that packing the court was a bad idea, that she thought 9 was the right number, and it was a mistake when FDR, a Democratic president, tried to pack it. And Chuck Schumer and the Democrats objective. Joe Biden just doesn't want to be honest with the American people, but that's absolutely part of the radical agenda of the far-left Democrats.
Or maybe he's just afraid that he'll lose some of those folks if he is honest about it. He has said in the past that he thought it was a bad idea to pack the court, but now he says he doesn't know what he thinks at this point, or he won't say.
Well, he won't say, and he won't say because he doesn't want people to realize it. I can tell you the people driving the Biden agenda are the extreme left. It's Bernie Sanders, it's AOC, it's Elizabeth Warren. Bernie
but he said,
spunk
I'm
at
the party. You heard him the other night. He said, no, that's not true. He said, I'm the party, and I'm a moderate.
He was Marie Antoinette, l'État c'est moi, and you know what? Baloney. Joe Biden does not have the strength to stand up to the rage and fury in his party on the left. He's not going to do it.
Dianne Feinstein, the ranking member, she sent a letter to Lindsey Graham asking for a delay of the Amy Coney Barrett nomination. She said the timeline for consideration is incompatible with the Senate's constitutional rule. We again urge you to delay consideration of this nomination until after the presidential inauguration. The Senate and the American public deserve the deliberative, thorough process, and this falls short. What do you think is actually going to happen? This hearing is already scheduled. So what do you project will happen when the gavel comes down here?
The hearing will begin on October 12th. We will have a full and fair consideration of Judge Barrett, and I believe the Senate will confirm her. We will confirm her by the end of the month before Election Day, and we've got a responsibility to do that. One of the chapters in my book talks about Bush versus Gore. I helped represent George W. Bush in that case, and we saw 36 days of electoral uncertainty. This election could easily be contested, could easily be litigated, and we have a responsibility to fill that seat so there's a 9-justice Supreme Court to decide the case and give us certainty.
All right, and it's a big issue, packing the court. You might have to change the name to 1 vote to maybe 2 or 3 votes or 4 or 5 or 6 votes on the next round. Congratulations on the book, Senator Cruz. Thank you. Good to have you here tonight.